Today I'm going to introduce to you guys the IBA angle and why head tilt has no effect on true facial development. As you all know, the maxilla is connected to the skull, and the projection of the maxilla cannot be changed through simply moving your head up and down. But how can we track this? A common angle used amongst the community is the facial convexity angle, which is great, for measuring, tracing the overall harmony of the side profile in relation to both maxillary and mandibular projection. But the problem with facial convexity is that it's highly influenced by mandibular position and can be frauded by moving your lower jaw forward or backwards. But to truly track facial development, we need something to single out the maxillary projection. That's when I came across the S&A angle, which was designed to measure the anterior positioning of the maxilla relative to the cranial base. But not everyone at home has an X-ray to pinpoint their sella turcica, the sphenoid, etc. So I developed an angle very similar to the functionality of the S&A so that everyone can easily track their maxillary progress at home. I've called it the IBA angle, or an angle formed from the inner tragic notch of your ear to your brow ridge to the innermost corner of the aloe of your nose. Now with the IBA angle, I'm going to prove to you guys that no amount of head tilt can truly affect the positioning of your maxilla. Let's use a picture of me today with arguably some of the worst aesthetic head tilt I can get myself. When we measure the IBA, it's about 60 degrees. Now when we fix my head tilt to more of a natural posture, it's still 60 degrees. Now let's take a side profile reference, a picture of me before thumb pulling. The IBA is 53 degrees, which might not seem like a huge difference to some people, but when it comes to any type of facial angle, a 7-degree difference is tremendous. Also, I would like to mention that this picture took place after a full year of me mewing. I had done no thumb pulling at this point in time. And then if we look at a before picture of me, freshly 18, my IBA angle is still 53 degrees, before that whole year of mewing. And if we look at someone like Brooke Shields, arguably one of the best maxillas of all time, with an IBA of 64, which is only a 4 degrees difference from my maxilla, which only just proves how much 1 degree can make such a big difference. I mean, she has amazing infraorbital trajectory and absolutely zero paranasal depression, but overall, you can just see how much of a difference even 1 degree can make when it comes to someone's IBA angle. Also, for anyone wondering, I measure the angles for free using the Angle Meter app. But yeah, one last thing I want to mention before ending this video is that when you're calculating your IBA, you need to have reference pictures with your side profile exactly parallel to the camera. And the camera also has to be in a similar middle positioning to your face, not more behind or in front of your head. Keep the camera distortion in mind too, and also something to look out for is only being able to see one eyebrow in 2 dimensions. No excess forehead between your brows or being able to see the other eyebrow. Just your face straight and parallel to the camera, just the side of your face.